7 U.S. presidents who got rich by being in office. 1. Gerald Ford. Net worth $7 million. Ford served less than 3 years as a president, but he turned it into a lucrative career. His wealth was estimated at $1.4 million when he assumed office. Once he left, he began charging fees for speeches. Ford was the first ex-president to give paid speeches. He also accepted corporate board memberships. Ford sat on the boards of 20th Century Fox and American Express. 2. Bill Clinton. Net worth $120 million. The Clintons had a combined net worth of $1.3 million in 1993. But after Bill's turbulent presidency, both got richer. Bill and Hillary profited from book deals and speaking tours. But Bill also formed a partnership with Ronald Reagan. The billionaire investor hired him as an advisor. This side gig made Clinton up to $15.3 million. The Clintons' combined net worth grew by more than 6,000%. 3. George H.W. Bush. Net worth $25 million. Bush made his initial fortune from offshore oil drilling, but between 1989 and 2017, his wealth increased by 475%. Bush reportedly received up to $75,000 per speech. He authored and co-authored numerous books. The royalties were reportedly huge. 4. Jimmy Carter. Net worth $10 million. Carter's father was a wealthy peanut farmer in Georgia, but having 3 siblings, Jimmy inherited comparatively little. When Carter left the White House, he was in debt, but he developed the now familiar post-presidency money model. Carter wrote books and took paid speaking gigs, yet he's often called the uncelebrity president. Carter is famous for his simple and modest ways. 5. George W. Bush. Net worth $50 million. Bush was wealthy even before taking office. Like his dad, he made millions in the oil industry. Bush already owned a baseball team when he was elected, but post-presidency, his fortune has more than doubled. Much of that income came from the lucrative speech gigs. Bush gets paid up to $175,000 per speech. He's also written several books, getting $7 million for the first one alone. 6. Barack Obama. Net worth $70 million. The Obamas entered the White House as millionaires, but Barack's net worth was a measly $1.3 million. He's earned more than $240 million since leaving office. In 2019, the Obamas bought an $11.75 million estate on Martha's Vineyard. Obama charges outrageous fees for speaking. For example, in 2017, he spoke at a Wall Street conference. He was paid $400,000, equivalent to Joe Biden's annual salary. Book deals have made Barack Obama richer still. Dreams from My Father earned him $6.8 million. 2 more books brought in another $8.8 million. In 2018, the Obamas signed a production deal with Netflix. The sum is unknown, but it's probably more than $100 million. 7. Ronald Reagan. Net worth $13 million. Reagan was already a millionaire when he was elected. His wealth at the time was estimated at $10.6 million. But in 1989, he set a record for post-presidency speaking fees. Reagan gave 2 speeches at a Tokyo symposium at $1 million each. That same year, he signed a $5 million book deal. Reagan retired from public life after his Alzheimer's diagnosis.